Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is kind of a different video than usual. I've done one of these once before, but it was just an excuse for me to eat while filming a video. This is the first time I actually have a whole bunch of food in front of me that I don't really need, but as you can tell from the title, today is cheat day. I'll get into later about the things I've been changing about my diet so we can have something to chit chat about while we talk. But just to get started and show you everything, we have 2 Dr. Peppers for now. I have 2 more in the fridge in case this isn't enough. And I also have this tea. It says Pure Leaf on the front of it, but this isn't the tea that was actually in it. I put a different tea bag in. And then I have 7 veggie dumplings from Trader Joe. If you haven't tried these are literally the best dumplings I've ever had, even better than some restaurants that sell vegetarian ones. I have this huge bowl, and literally all that's in it is Alfredo pasta. This is 3 servings of the noodles, and then half a jar of this so far. I brought the whole jar in here in case I need more, because I'm also, if this wasn't enough carbs already, I'm also the kind of person that likes to dip bread in the pasta, so I have an Asiago cheese bagel and everything bagel to dip in. So I just brought this in case I need more sauce for the pasta or for the bread. And then for dessert, we have this quart of peanut butter chocolate ice cream. It's not full. I ate some of it already. Well, actually, it kind of is full. It's just peanut butter and chocolate. It has some ice crystals on top because it's been in the back of my freezer for a week or 2 now. But I'm going to go put this back in the freezer so it doesn't melt before it's time to eat it. And then, also for dessert, I have a whole pan of peanut butter cookies. I made these earlier. And apparently I didn't use enough oil because they won't come out of the pan, and I also made them too big so they don't want to lift. They just kind of crumble and fall apart, but they're still absolutely delicious, and I'm going to enjoy every bite of them. So let me put this ice cream away and then we'll be right back. Okay, let's crack open a Dr. Pepper first. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I have not had a soda in a full week, maybe 2 weeks, so that's why I'm kind of loading up on them right now. Because one of the main reasons I decided to do this mukbang was kind of as an excuse to get rid of all my unhealthy food. But I've been eating healthy for 2.5, 3 weeks now, and so I think it's time I deserve a cheat day. I'm actually 7 pounds down right now, so I'm making progress. Hopefully this won't be too big of a setback. Obviously I don't know what the calorie count is going to be because I don't know if I'll be using any more sauce or drinking any more Dr. Pepper, but I can tell you from what I've put into my fitness app so far, just these guys, the bagels and the pasta, has me 300 calories over my daily limit. So just this much, not including the drinks or the cookies or the ice cream that's in the freezer. So it's going to be a lot of food, and I'll probably put up the calorie count now, and I'm sure it was also in the thumbnail or in the title. So I don't know what to get started with. I don't want my pasta to get cold, but I don't want my pot stickers to get cold either. Oh, and these are still steaming. That's amazing. I'm going to put this in the floor for now just to get it out of the way. Yeah. Actually, I think I want to have a bite of this bagel first. These are from Panera Bread. This one's the Asiago one. It's not as toasted as I usually like them to be. are gonna have a good crunch to them. I didn't get more bagels this Tuesday. These are still the ones from last Tuesday, which a lot of people might be like, oh my god, that's disgusting. You've had those bagels for over a week. But the Panera Bread ones actually hold in the fridge not in the fridge. They just hold in general pretty well. So, that's pretty good. But I wanted to talk about, while we're feasting, about the changes I've made in my health so far. You seen last week, or whenever it was, week before last, I think, by the time this video goes up, that I did a grocery shopping haul at Kroger, and a lot of it was vegan, so that's a major change. I've been incorporating more plant-based meals into my diet, but I've also taken an interest in, like, nutrition, just because, I watched another YouTuber, her name's Ashley Wicca, she's vegan, and she did a What I Eat in a Day where she tracked all her nutrients, and it got me thinking about mine, and I logged mine a few days in the same app that she used, and I was not doing well on the nutrients, and I thought I was for the most part, so I've been eating healthy for about a month now, but within the past week, I've really been trying to make sure I hit all of my nutrients, and I'm thinking about, I've already, made a list for Kroger next time I go there, but I think I'm going to pick up a multivitamin just to kind of supplement things. I definitely feel like you can get all your vitamins as a vegetarian without supplementing anything, but for my situation and being in a dorm in a college where I have limited access to certain foods, there's no way that I can do it without supplementation, so I'm gonna pick up some of those and then a whole thing of groceries because I'm pretty much out of everything right now. That was so good. It could be a lot better if I would actually cooked it on the stove and added to the sauce, because this is literally just I use this to microwave the noodles in. And then I took the sauce out of the can and dumped it in and mixed it around. Oh, this is so good. I actually still have some pasta left. Because this was already filling up so much of the container, I didn't know if I could microwave the rest of it, but also I feel like nothing I'm having today is necessarily bad for you except for maybe the Dr. Pepper, but even in moderation, it's not a big deal. But for me, moderation is hard, especially with these gyoza dumplings or whatever. They're so good, and it's really hard not to just eat a whole bag of them. Which I do still have a whole other bag of these in the freezer right now. But that's just because I've promised my fiance to save him some, because he loves pot stickers. So good. Yeah. So, as far as health goes, I think that's all that I need to talk about right now. I'm really proud of myself for losing 7 pounds so far. I didn't think I had lost that much weight until I weighed in yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay. So that's really cool. Summer classes, we can talk about that. the way, I mean, I explained in a different video, like, why I'm in summer school, but I've never, even with all the vlogs that I've done in class and everything, never really explained what the class is, other than it's French and it's for my minor. So I'm going to try to explain the difference between what the course is like right now and what it would be like if I just took it in the fall in a regular class. Ugh, I'm eating so much and it's making my nose run. So this class, it started May 5th and then our final is on June 18th. So just a little over, or right at 6 weeks, I think, is the class length. But a semester is usually like 12 to 14 weeks, somewhere around that time. So we're doing still all the same amount of work that we would be doing, in a full semester, but in half the time. So it's going by really quickly. And we've only had one test so far, but I think we have another one like Tuesday, like this coming Tuesday. So I guess whenever you see this, if I upload this on Monday, it'll be like tomorrow or something. But we are at the halfway point now. Like this right now is technically midterms, but because it is a 6 weeks class, we don't have an actual midterm and then a final because our professor is like, I don't really expect you guys to improve that much between midterm and final, so that's nice that we only have one big test instead of two. But today we did have an in-class writing, and he hasn't graded that yet. But so far, with all the homework grades and then the chapter before, all that, I have a 98 in there right now, so it's going pretty okay, I think. This is so good. But speaking of like the French class, I really for the longest time wanted to do a full video in French, but I can't decide what to do it on. So I'm gonna lay out a few ideas. And if you're watching this and you want to see a video where I talk completely in French, then leave a comment of which suggestion you like or which one you don't like, or if you have any suggestions of your own that I don't cover, let me know. I'm gonna eat a dumpling now. I don't have any sauce for them, which sucks. These are so good. Literally, if I could just eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would be dumplings. I love them. Okay. Video ideas. So, for a while, I was thinking about doing a grocery shop with me, but completely in French, because I know a lot of like fruits and vegetables and names within a supermarket in French. But then I thought that'd be kind of hard because I film all my videos alone, and it would just be weird and hard to try to film a video grocery shopping on my own because I'd be trying to hold the camera and do stuff with it and then also get my food. So that's turned into kind of a no for me. If I had someone up here who was willing to film me, and I'm sure my fiance would if I asked, but I don't really know how that would go. I don't know how like the camera quality would be because it'd be kind of like wibbly wobbly, you know, like just from moving around so much. And then I thought about doing a super basic video, which like literally every YouTuber has done except for me. Like, since having this channel since 2013, I still have not done this. And that's so many facts about me, but saying them all in French. And of course, for all these videos, I would have subtitles in English and then also probably in French. But, ooh, excuse me. But that just seems like too basic for me, you know? Like, everyone's done that, and it's kind of stereotypical, but I feel like it's kind of like a rite of passage for YouTubers, so I don't know. I thought about doing 50, but then for a while I was thinking maybe 100 because, like, my 100th video is going to be coming up soon. But I also had a different video idea for that already, where I was thinking about eating 100 dumplings for my 100th video. Because I love dumplings, like I've already said. And that would be entertaining to watch. Because I've seen so many people try to do it, and they all act like it's super hard, and I feel like it's really not. But I mean, of course, like, doing it and watching someone else do it are two different things. So I don't know. And then recently, I've thought about maybe doing a what I eat in a day. Because I haven't done one of those in a while. But doing it completely in French as well. So those are some ideas. And let me know what you guys think about them. I like them all. Ooh. This pasta on the bottom is hot. Wow, I can't believe I'm already halfway through this pasta. So I'm gonna take a break and eat some more pot stickers. My leg is actually going numb the way I'm sitting. I have no idea what's in these. I can see green onion, or maybe it could be chives, carrots, and some other green stuff. And I think there might be tofu. I don't know, but all I know is it tastes delicious. Me and my fiance actually made some homemade of these one time. Got something stuck in my teeth. They turned out, like, we couldn't find the circular wrappers for them. And, like, so we had to use the wonton ones, and so they turned out more like triangles than they did like the, I don't know, whatever shape this is. But we found a recipe that we liked for vegetarian ones, and it was so good. It was such a huge recipe too. I think we ended up making over 80 of them. Because what we did was make all of those and pan fry them. He likes them pan fried. I like to steam them. But we pan fried those and then bagged them all up into like 5 dumpling portions, and then put all those bags into a big freezer bag, and like split them evenly so that he could take some back to his college and I took some back to mine. But that was forever ago because I was still at my old school then, but they were so delicious. Mm. Mm-hmm. Whew. I keep feeling like there's nothing coming out of my nose, but it feels like it's gonna drip. I don't know if it's from eating or from Allergies or what, because Allergies have been terrible. I don't know why they're hitting me so late. Like, things have been blooming here for months, and it's just now hitting me. But I think it's because whenever I was on the other side of campus during the spring semester, obviously it's like January and February and some of March there was nothing blooming because it was so cold. But there really wasn't any plant life on that side of campus. There were like some tiny bushes and maybe a tree every once in a while planted like in a little circle or square between concrete, but for the most part there really wasn't anything there. But here there's rose bushes everywhere and like big trees like you seen in the video I put up where I was outside studying. And there's trees like that everywhere on this side of campus. And the way I've been walking to class, if I don't take the bus for whatever reason, there's these huge trees. I don't know what they are, but their flowers or whatever fall off of them. And they're just like completely coated in pollen. So like, it's so bad. And you can just smell it. It almost makes you sick. It's so like sweet smelling. And so I've been having to walk through that every day, and I think that could probably be why it's acting up now and not earlier. But still, it's so annoying. I have some allergy pills, thank goodness, otherwise I'd be miserable. Other than the allergies though, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, I love the weather right now. Yesterday it was really hot, but for the most part it's been in like the upper 60s, mid 70s with like a slight breeze, and it's beautiful. This morning though, it wasn't hot, it was just the humidity because we had like some storms coming in. It rained a little bit last night, it rained some this morning after I got out of class. But it was just so humid, and I regretted wearing this long sleeve. It's a crop top, but still like the long sleeves, and like the way this material, well, I guess I could roll it up. I thought all day that I wouldn't be able to pull it that far up my arms. Wow. So good. I really need to find an alternative for bagels. But I don't really think there are any like low carb bread options. I could be absolutely wrong, but I can't think of any. If you know any like low carb bread or bread like options, please comment and let me know, because like bread and pasta are my absolute weaknesses. I love pasta. I'm actually gonna have a little bit of a cookie. I just broke it off. I don't know what exactly happened with these guys. Like, I don't know why I didn't, like, I just tried to pick one up and this is all that came off the pan. I don't know if I just didn't use enough oil, or maybe I wasn't supposed to use oil, because I haven't made these in forever. But it's a super simple recipe. And it's so good. The peanut butter cookies, I can't remember if I already said that or not. They're really crunchy though, because the sugar I used are these like huge little wow. They're like, they're small obviously because it's sugar, but they're still like pretty big sized crystals of cane sugar, and so they didn't really incorporate as good as they should have. But I mean, it's still delicious. It's just like, it's sad that I made all these cookies and none of them will come off the right way. Mm. I mean, it could have been the peanut butter too. It's a different sugar and a different peanut butter, so who knows? They're literally so good. I used to make them all the time at home, like for my parents, because they really like the recipe. Mm. So good. Oh my gosh. I can't remember if I said this already either, but today is Thursday. And I originally wanted to do like my cheat day on the weekend, like on Friday or Saturday. And then I was like, I don't really want to wait until Saturday. Just because I love food and I was like so ready. Because I was afraid like if I didn't have my cheat day Friday and I pushed it to Saturday, it would have spanned between Friday and Saturday. And I just wanted to keep it to like one cheat day, you know? Um, so I decided to do it today because I forgot that I work tomorrow and I don't get off work tomorrow until 4:30. And like, I mean, I didn't start eating, whoa, I didn't start eating this until like 4. Um, but I mean, after I'm out of work, I'm just tired and I kind of just want to lay and chill out. I don't think I could handle all this food or like sitting like I am in the floor just from the way it like hurts my body to be at work. I love my job though. Like, I still don't really want to say yet what it is. I'm gonna try this tea. It's been steeping all day, so it could be way, way, way too strong. But I love strong tea, so. Oh, it smells so good. This is the passion fruit and papaya black tea from Private Selection. You can get at Kroger. It's not too bad. I should have added more sugar so it doesn't taste like overwhelmingly strong. What was I even saying? Oh, work, yeah. I don't really want to say yet just because I don't know. Well, I kind of know the policies because I signed the contract, obviously. But I don't want to, like, push it, you know? Like, I'm allowed to talk about it on social media, but at the same time, I don't really want to, like, put it out there that this is what I'm doing. Just on the off chance that, like, something could happen and I could get in trouble, you know? I don't know what would happen that would get me in trouble, but still, I just don't want to take a risk. I think I need more sauce. This isn't cold, by the way. Like, this is a, like, new jar, so I hadn't been refrigerated yet. I'm not dumping, like, cold pasta sauce. That would be disgusting. But I do like my job. It's part-time, so I don't get to work that many hours. And plus, like, I'm still in the training phase at this job, so they can't really book me for a lot of hours just because, like, if we were to get really busy and I was one of the main people there, I'd have no clue what to do. Because I know how to do certain things, but I don't know how to do everything yet, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I'm okay to be on my own. Like, if it's not busy, I know how to do the jobs that I'm given. But if it were to get in, like, a rush, I would be completely lost. It's really fun, though. I like it a lot. But, I mean, I don't really know how long it's gonna be, you know? Because, like, I applied right before finals week and I got hired pretty soon after I applied. I didn't even get interviewed. They just called me and were like, hey, when can you start? But I started the day before summer classes started. I'm getting sauce all over me. I can't remember where I was going with that. Started the day before classes started. And I don't know, I have no clue where that was going. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, this definitely needed more sauce. Literally so good. Literally though, what was I saying about work? I'm too caught up in eating. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Wow, got it. Started then, and when I applied, it's a part-time, like I mentioned already, but it wasn't like a summer or a temporary job, like in the title. And so they told me that, if I wanted to and they needed me to stay, that I could continue working once the fall semester kicked in. And so I said, yeah, I would be interested in that. But also, I don't really want to say too much about this other thing. I'm sorry I'm being so vague right now. I just don't want to say too much and then things not happen, But I do have this other opportunity coming up soon that would be like a full-time fall thing. And so if I end up getting that, I will probably not get to stay at the job I'm right now in the fall, or at least I wouldn't get to stay long. Yeah, I wish I could say more, and if it does happen, I will of course tell you all at the soonest that I can, because it's really exciting for me what I might possibly be doing, but I don't know yet, and I don't want to say anything about it and then it not happen and somebody ask me about it and then me have to tell them like, oh no, I didn't get it. So just another secret for me to keep and you not to know, at least for a while. But I mean, for being in a everyday class this summer and working part-time, I think I'm handling things pretty well, Like I think there's only been 1 week since I've been back in classes that I missed an upload. So, that's cool. Oh, goodness. Let me lean in, trying to see. My camera, automatically kicks off at 20 minutes. So, I have to keep an eye on the time to make sure that I don't go over and then keep filming and it not record anything. I don't know why I wore pants for this video. They're starting to feel a little tight. But, yeah. Okay. Speaking of videos, I do have a few exciting things to keep in mind. For the next little bit. like some goals, I guess. Nothing is set in stone yet, but I found a microphone on Amazon that all the reviews for it are golden, and everyone says it's like the best cheap lav mic to use. And so I'm thinking within the next month, if I can budget for it, because like most of my paycheck is going to go right back into the school, because I still have to pay off like my balance for this semester, you know. So I won't have much like money that I can spend, you know, on stuff like that. Like I should be, you know, spending it on groceries, not stuff for YouTube. But I think a mic would really help this channel, so I'm probably gonna get it within the next month or two, just to up my audio quality, especially for when I'm outside, because it's so windy up here. I'm gonna restart my camera. Be right back. Okay, awesome. I just didn't want it to go off. Okay, like I was saying, the mic, I think it's going to be a good investment for this channel, and so that's probably going to happen within the next month or two. I swear every time I eat one of these, they just get better. And then my goal for the next year, and this is especially if I get the fall thing I've been talking about, it would really help me out financially. Just to kind of stabilize some things with school, but also to give me that like jump to where I can spend a little money. So I'm hoping within the next 6 months to a year, probably closer to a year, but sometime in that time frame, I'm hoping that I can get a new camera. Probably not like a new, like the newest Canon on the market, but probably like a simple vlogging camera that everyone has. I found one that I like at Best Buy, and it was $300, which is a lot. Obviously, you can do a lot of things with $300. And I'm definitely not going to be spending $300 on a camera anytime soon. Like I said, I have to like pay for school first. That's my priority. But $300 for a camera is really good, considering that most other YouTubers are using cameras that are upwards of $600, usually upwards of $700, and closer in like the thousands range. So if I can get that camera, that would be so huge for this channel, because it would up my quality of content. See, like right now, I'm filming on an actual camera. My phone is sitting here beside me. So the phone actually looks better than the camera, but for this kind of video, I have an adapter for a phone, like to sit on the tripod, but one, I don't know where it is because it's at home somewhere, and then two, my camera, like on my phone, like the storage on it is terrible. So for me to try to film a video this long that's already upwards of 20 minutes is not gonna work, because it just won't upload to my drive, or it wouldn't go onto my computer correctly, and it would probably like just not work out, and I'd have to trash a whole video because it just wouldn't work. But my channel is at a weird place right now. I talked about it towards the end of the last video. Dr. Pepper number 2 time. Talked about it in our last video towards the end that my watch time is like really getting up there. Like, whew. The watch hours on YouTube, like if you're not a YouTuber and you've never looked at anything as far as like how creating content goes, to be monetized or at least get your channel reviewed to be monetized, there's a lot of requirements for it, and it used to not be that way. It used to, like, when I first started this channel and was working towards getting it monetized, the only requirement was that you had 10,000 lifetime views on your channel, which means that as long as your channel has been up and as long as there have been videos up, if you just accumulate 10,000 views, you would be able to be reviewed for monetization. But people were like screwing over the system with that by buying views, and so they were like, well, this isn't working anymore, we're getting a lot of spam, so we're going to have to up the requirements. And in doing so, they really hurt the small creators out there, just because it's so hard, and I'll get to a minute of what they are now. But if it was still like only 10,000 lifetime views, my channel would already be monetized, and it would have been monetized a long time ago. Because right now, like when I last checked it on my laptop, my lifetime views are in like the 28,000s. So I have almost triple or double, I guess, what at the time was the requirement to get monetized. And now, getting into watch time and things like that, the requirements are so bad, and it really sucks as a small creator. But now YouTube makes you have to have 1,000 subscribers. This is the first requirement. There's two. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. And, you know, like, for some people that's really easy to get. For me, I've been doing this channel semi-consistently for over a year now, and I'm still just, like, stuck in the 200s, you know, almost 300, which is awesome, and I'm very grateful for that, but I'm still just kind of, like, pick up the pace. I know people who've only been doing YouTube for a month and already have, like, 100,000, like, what's going on? And this gets into a whole other topic, but 1,000 subscribers. You get that, you're halfway there. And there is, to preface what I'm about to say next, there is no time requirement for that. Like, if it takes you 10 years to get 1,000 subscribers, that's okay as long as you have the 1,000. If it takes you 2 days to get to 1,000, awesome, you have 1,000. As long as it doesn't dip below 1,000, you're good. The next part is the thing that screws over all the small creators and the people who maybe have the subscriber count but aren't getting the watch time because YouTube doesn't recommend their videos because they're a smaller channel, is that you have to get 4,000 watch hours. And it's not like the subscribers where you can just get 4,000 in 10 years and then after 10 years of work you're monetized. No. They made it so that you have to get those you have to get those 4,000 watch hours within 12 months. So let's say I have 1,000 something right now. In 1 year from now, that's going to reset. So even though I have all this right now, if more than a year elapses, it's going to cut off my watch hours and make me start all over again. So I don't know when it'll restart for this year, but whenever it does, that's gonna suck because I'm over a quarter of the way there for the watch time. And it's just, you have to get that within 12 months, and it's not. So there's that. But then to take it even further, this is like a whole educational. We feast and we learn at the same time. Beyond just having to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, that's how you get reviewed. Let's say they review your channel, it's monetized now, super awesome, good for you. if at some point, and I can't remember the time frame for this, I feel like it's a month or two, if your channel does not keep with like the same consistency, let's say like your subscriber count drops to below 1,000 within a certain amount of time that your channel is monetized, they're going to take that away from you. And then let's say the next year, after you've been monetized, you don't get 4,000 watch hours. They're going to take it away from you and demonetize your channel. Well, not demonetize, you just won't be monetized any longer. Which also, like, that absolutely sucks, because everyone goes through, like, ups and downs of subscriber count and watch time. So it's, like, absolutely crazy to try to, like, make money with YouTube right now. And I'm not necessarily doing it for the money. I'm doing this because I love making videos. I really love editing. But at the same time, yeah, it would be nice to start making money on this. And I'm sure people are going to be like, oh, well, just, get more subscribers. I'm trying. And I'm stuck in a loop right now. And it's that I need more subscribers to be able to make better content. Like, I need more subscribers to get to monetization, to start making money, so I have that extra income to, like, get a better camera, or get better lighting, or get a microphone that's super awesome, and things like that. But then on the other hand, I can't get more subscribers until I have better content, So I'm just like, I'm stuck in this loop. I need more content so I can get more subscribers. I'm not going to have more subscribers until I have better content. It just goes back and forth and back and forth. And I get comments, not as often as I used to, but I used to get comments all the time telling me that my content was crap and no wonder I don't have subscribers. My video quality is crap. And I'm like, how do you expect me to have great content when I'm not going to make a $300 investment in a camera, or like a $50, $60 investment in some better lighting if I don't have an audience, Like, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, do not, if you don't have the money for it, if you got the money for it, go ahead, go get you a nice camera, go get you some nice lighting, like, be that girl, or that guy, or that non-binary friend, because we are diverse here. Be that person. Go get it. But if you can't afford a new camera, or a new lighting, or a microphone whenever you're starting a YouTube channel, just don't go buy one. Don't go buy those things. Because, one, if you're just starting, you won't know if you'll actually like doing YouTube videos. And if you don't, then you just wasted a bunch of money. Two, you just started, so you're not going to have an audience. So it's still an investment for you if you do build an audience, but you're not going to see payoff or get your money's worth out of that equipment until a long time down the road. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say it's stupid to get fancy stuff whenever just starting out, but it's just a bad idea. Oh, but another thing that I'm thinking about now that we're talking about content and things like that and watch hours, AdSense or whatever YouTube is doing now to pay out to their YouTubers that are monetized, they will not send you your money until you make 100. So let's say your channel does get monetized and then you only make like $10 that month. You won't even see that $10 from that pay period until you accumulate 100. And if you're only getting $10 a month, it's going to be 10 months before you have a paycheck. And on that paycheck, it's only going to be $100. So, like, It's really risky. Like, even if I was to get monetized today, I wouldn't quit my job or anything or say that I'm becoming a full-time YouTuber because it's so unreliable now. Like, I don't know how some people do it. Because it's just, like, I have too much anxiety already. I can't put that much faith into, like, one thing that can so easily be taken away from me. My pot stickers are gone. So I don't know. I mean, if I can become a full-time YouTuber someday, beautiful. I would absolutely love that. It's been a dream since I was like 12. I literally started this channel when I was like 13. I might have been 12 actually. I was 12. Because this was created July 2013. I didn't turn 13 until October. So, wow. That's so long ago. 5 years. No, like 6 years. Oh my god. That's crazy. But I started this channel, and I've talked about this before, like how my channel has kind of evolved into a few different things. When I first started it, I was going through my middle school rebellion phase where I was like super punk rock, and someone called me goth, someone called me emo. I don't really know what the label would be for it. I'll like throw up some pictures if I am not too ashamed to do so because it's just so bad. But I was in that phase. And I was also like super heavy into anime. So like the first 2 or 3 videos on this channel have been deleted, which I wish I wouldn't have done. I wish I would have kept them up. One, because like those views would still count as like a view count. And people could go back and make fun of me and look at how much I've changed. Excuse me. But the first, I guess there's only 2 before the one that's like the most recent. Or not the most recent. If you go all the way back on my channel, there's a video where I talk about cosplaying. That's the oldest one because the rest have been deleted. They're not private. I don't even have them anymore. I don't even have the footage anymore because it was on an old Dell Mini laptop that my dad had given me after like he didn't really need it. Oh gosh, it's crazy, man. So I was filming on the tiny webcam on the mini laptop. And it was, I don't remember what order they were in, but one of the first videos I made was a candy tutorial. If you don't know what candy is, I'll throw pictures of that up here too. But with my style, it was very popular, like in that genre of fashion, if you can even call it fashion. It was so bad. I made a tutorial on how to make candy bracelets. I can't remember how that video did, but I mean, that's not too cringy. Because it was a tutorial, probably had some music in it. And me like doing a terrible over voice in the mini laptop microphone. That was awful. And then the second video was I had nothing to go with back then. I didn't know what to film about. I didn't really want to talk in videos because I didn't want my parents to hear me filming, you know? And so I did a video showing how to make an accessory out of crazy socks. And so I took these socks that like someone had bought me, and like I have huge calves, and so they were like crew socks that I can't wear because it'll cut off my circulation because my calves are just huge. Even when I was skinny, my calves were huge because they're just like so muscular. That's just a thing in my family. Oh no, I dropped my bread. It fell on my lap though, it's fine. There are these long socks that I couldn't wear. And so I decided to make gloves out of them. I don't have a pair of socks anywhere near me. but they were probably like up to my elbow, and they were black with crazy patterns on them. And so I put this sock on my hand, and I showed how to either cut finger holes into the top, and then like your thumb in where like the heel of the sock was, and make a glove like that, or just like cut off the top and then cut a hole out just to have like little tiny gloves, you know? And so that was a different one. I'm pretty sure that one was also in black and white for some reason. Don't know why. It probably had music in it too. I know the cosplaying one that's still up on this channel did have music in it, because I got a copyright claim for it. And I mean, it's gonna strike against my channel because it was just like so far back then. For a while, I mean, it didn't get a copyright on it for a long time because it just wasn't a big deal back then. There was an Evanescence song, and I can't remember, I think it was Sweet Sacrifice by Evanescence was playing, and I got a copyright notice, and so I had to like cut out the audio. But it doesn't show on my channel that there's anything wrong. Like, it shows green for everything. Well, I'm glad that didn't affect me today, but it's just so crazy to think about where I started. I mean, obviously I still haven't really like gone anywhere now, but I'm pretty sure that when I like started making actual videos again, I only had like 12 subscribers from like that time. And then, like, when I started making actual videos for the channel, when I started going into, like, more beauty stuff. But, I mean, I consider myself to be pretty good at makeup, but some of the stuff I did was awful. And it wasn't too awful in person, but when you're filming on a laptop camera, everything looks awful, even the good stuff. Even the good stuff looks bad on this camera for makeup. It's just all bad. And so I stopped doing makeup videos because of that. But then also, like, the beauty community is so competitive. It's so cutthroat, and I don't want to be involved with that kind of negativity. It's crazy. I would love to do makeup, but like, there's just not an audience for it on YouTube, at least for me, you know? I don't know how to explain it otherwise. Like, if someone's gonna look at a makeup tutorial, they're not gonna look at it from someone with a low quality camera and 280 subscribers, you know? That's my head down. But, oh my gosh. Let's talk about videos that popped off for me for a minute. Like, all the videos that I've made that have kind of like, I mean, for my channel, I guess I could consider say they went viral. My highest view count is like in the 7,000, so it didn't actually go viral, but for my channel that's a lot because I usually average somewhere below 50 views per video, unless it's like crazy. But the first video I made that got past 1,000 views was a video where I tried on 2 pairs of leggings from the dollar store. It was just cheap workout clothes, and I was like giving my thoughts and review on it. And it was really, really low quality because it was still like back when I was filming on that laptop camera. But the reason it got so many views, I don't know if I hit the right tag word or what. There was that. Then I was also doing a squat test in it. And I think that could have something to do with it. Because for the longest time, after I made that video, in the creator studio, after you have so much watch time, like, you can start seeing trends on your genders of like who watches your videos. And for the longest time, it was usually like 80% women, 20% men. And then after that leggings video, it completely swapped. And for like that time frame, it was 80% men and 20% women watching my videos. And I'm pretty sure I was still like 16 at the time that video came out, maybe I had just turned 17, but I was still not legal. And I'm just like, y'all perverts. Watching a teenager try on leggings. But I mean, I'm the one who put it out there, so you know. And it got me a lot of views. Do it for the views, am I right? God. But there's that one. And then after that, y'all know, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know my hair has been a mess these past few years. But the next video that like really popped off after that one was where I talked about my horrible experience getting a perm. And I didn't film it with the intention of getting views. I just filmed it because I was so mad at like the lady who had done my hair, and it was just awful. And that got me a lot of views because of course it's a hair fel. Who doesn't love one of those? So that happened. And then I made a video a little later, like after I got my hair re-permed. I made a video about it and it got a lot of views. And then I did a video where like I brushed out my hair because I hadn't brushed it in 6 months. That got a lot of views. And then another one where I updated like if my curls had fallen out yet. And that got a lot of views. So like, y'all love hair videos apparently. But I'm just not, there's no way I could be a dedicated hair person, you know? I can't deal with that. I don't want to do that every day. Kind of like with the makeup community. There was a time though where like hair YouTube was the thing. There were so many hair tutorials going around. Now I don't think there's as much, so I guess there would be a market for it, but or at least like the market would be more open now than it was like 3 years ago. Whew. I've ate so much. I didn't think I'd be able to get through this much without like starting to feel bad. Yeah. I miss like 2014 YouTube. Those were the days. That's when people could like just make flippin' anything and get views. It was so great. I feel like that was like the best time for YouTube, but also kind of the worst. Because it was that time where like anybody could do anything. But I think past 2014 is whenever things got super competitive and now it's so hard to do anything on YouTube. It's also crazy to see those people who started in like the pre-2014 era who are still like very much on YouTube and relevant on YouTube still, like Shane Dawson, Jenna Marbles, PewDiePie, oh my gosh. Insane how long some people have been doing it. I mean, when I think of myself in the next 5 years, I do believe I will still be on YouTube. I don't know, like, how far I'll be, you know? Like, based on Social Blade, it says that I won't even have 1,000 subscribers for, like, 2 more years. So, I can't... Let's make a prediction right now, though. In 5 years, I think I'll have, how many? How many do you think? Comment below how many you think I'll have in 5 years, like how many subscribers. Let's see, I have 280 now, and it's only been like about a year, so, if we guess like 300 per year, that would be like 1,500. But I feel like that's too low. So I'm going to say that in 5 years, I will have 3,000 subscribers. So if someone's watching this on May 23rd, 24th, I don't know what day it is right now, of 2024, is that 5 years from now? This is 2019? Yeah. May 23rd, 2024. If you're watching this right now, let me know if I'm right. I mean, I'll probably come back to this video, or mention it in a video later, talking about how I predicted how many subscribers. I'm gonna look really dumb if I only have like 2,000 and not 5,000. Also gonna look really dumb if I have a lot. I mean, I hope I'll have a lot, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Whew. I'm starting to feel it. I'm gonna sit this bread and the pasta over to the side. I don't know if I'll be able to eat that other bagel, which really sucks, because I love that everything bagel is from Panera. These are so crunchy, because like you can still kind of see the sugar crystals in them because they're so big. I guess I just don't cook the right way. So next time I either need to grind it up some or just buy regular sugar. This sugar, this is the first time I've ever tried to put it in something though. Like I usually just use it for tea or coffee or whatever drink, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm like overloading on carbs, and so I'm gonna get so sleepy. I already took a nap today though, so I can't take another one. And it's probably like 5 something now. It's 5:21. So there's no way I can take a nap at this point. If these were still warm, I mean, if they were still warm, they'd be breaking even more, so maybe this isn't the best thing to say. But if these were still warm, they'd be perfect with that ice cream I'm gonna eat. I have no idea, like, I guess it is the sugar. Or maybe I made them too thick, like each one too thick. But I've never had a problem with these cookies. I've made this recipe so many times. What the heck? Oh my gosh. I'm about to have to take off my pants. This is so much. First though, I'm gonna go get the ice cream. We're back. Awesome. Ice cream. I'm just gonna put it in the pan. You know, why not? The bad thing about the dumplings is they make me burp so much. Well, that and the Dr. Pepper, they make me burp so bad. I don't remember if I already said this or not. But this is a chocolate peanut butter from Baskin Robbins. It's so good. It has actual peanuts in it too. But like, I don't think you'll be able to tell from this. But this whole thing right here is just like a sliver of peanut butter that runs all throughout the chocolate. They're so good. I prefer the chocolate monkey version. But like, if you've never been to Tennessee, you don't even know what chocolate monkey is because that's the only place they have it. There's one in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Knoxville, and then maybe 2 other places in Tennessee. But their ice cream is like literally the best, especially of this flavor. I love it so much. So good. Yeah. I mean, it could also be because, like, this has been in my freezer for a little bit, but the chocolate monkey definitely, I would say, takes the cake, but I guess in this case, takes the ice cream. I'm getting so full I can't even talk. Really good. I don't know why I decided to have chocolate peanut butter with peanut butter, but I've been wanting cookies for a really long time, so if I didn't have these today, I was gonna go crazy at Kroger and get something much worse. Because individually, these cookies aren't that bad. They're like, I mean, if you could find a sugar alternative that works. I tried making these with not sugar. It did not turn out right. I think I made them with stevia, and I couldn't even get the batter to hold together the right way. But like with the peanut butter and the egg, each cookie had like 7 grams of protein in them. Also a lot of carbs, again because of the sugar, but if it wasn't for the sugar, they'd be okay, you know? I don't think I've ever actually been inside a Baskin Robbins. I just had this Postmated. Well, I didn't. My fiance did. He came up and stayed with me one day. And he wanted ice cream. And it was crazy that, like, you could get 3 scoops of ice cream. And it was literally just, like, 20 cents less than getting a quart of ice cream. And we were kind of like, what? So we just got the quarts. And I got chocolate peanut butter. He got chocolate chip. Not chocolate chip. He got, well, yeah, mint chocolate chip. I love mint and I love chocolate. But I don't like them together. Especially not in ice cream. It's just really weird to me. And, well, like, I don't like chocolate chips in anything unless they're melted. Because, like, just a texture thing for me. I don't like, they hurt my teeth in ice cream. So I don't like mint chocolate chip. I just don't think mint and chocolate go together that well. The only combination I like are Andes mints, but they have to be cold. Like, you know how you get them at Olive Garden? After your meal, they give you the cold Andes mints, and they're, like, so good. That's the only way I'll eat them. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of ice cream left for the next cheat day. Let me know. I mean, obviously, if you've been watching this, we're like over 30 minutes in now, I think. So, like, good for you for staying so long. Thank you for the watch time. I love it. But if you are still watching at this point, comment and let me know if you'd like this to become a thing, like me do mukbangs on my mukbangs. I don't know how to pronounce it. Does anyone know how to pronounce it? Because everyone says it differently. But if you are still watching at this point, let me know if you would like cheat day mukbangs to be like a thing on this channel. Because at this point, I'm really open to do anything. Because I have been more on, like, the lifestyle side for a while, especially, like, with vlogging, you know? So I guess a mukbang would make sense, like, in the context of this channel. I'm not going to become a mukbang channel, because, like, girl would just blow up in weight if you did that. Like, can't do that, I put on weight so easily. So I'm hoping this isn't a setback. But I don't think it will be because, like, about 2 years ago, I was, like, not dieting, but I was watching what I ate. And I would have cheat days once a week. And they never really set me back. So, but I mean, no, I can't. Crap. I was gonna say, but I am going to a cycling class tomorrow. That's a lie. I can't because I have work. That's why I'm doing this today. Cause like, I was gonna do it. I already said I was gonna do it tomorrow, but my plan was to still be like kind of healthy in the morning and like eat a good breakfast with like a smoothie or something, and then go to class. And then after class, there was a cycling thing at 12. And so I was gonna walk over after class to the gym and do the cycle class, and then come back to my room, relax for a little bit, shower off, get like the nasty sweat. Because again, if you don't shower after you go to the gym, you nasty. You need to do it. But I was gonna. My camera reset. It totally reset. I don't know how much you got, but I'm talking about the cycle class. I was gonna go to the cycle class, come back, relax, shower, and then do this huge cheat day. So like it wouldn't have been like as bad. But I work. I have a peanut stuck in my mouth. I work 11:30 to 4:30 tomorrow. And like I said earlier, after I work, I don't want to deal with this. I just want to relax. Because like with my job, I am on my feet the whole time. Except for like whenever I get a 15. So I don't want to be cooking or anything like that after I'm out of work. I think I'm done with the ice cream. It's not as good as it was when we first got it. But the way today turned out, like since I didn't get to like do my plan today, I got up. I actually woke up before my alarm because of this stupid construction. They just keep doing it earlier every morning. I'm like, what the heck, guys? I don't even know what they're doing. Because, like, there's no way that the room could be that damaged that they would need to repeatedly do work on it every day for, like, a whole week. Anyways, started working or whatever at 8 in the morning. And then, I got up, and I wasn't going to get up till 8:30, but I didn't actually get up because I seen that Jenna Marbles had posted a video, and so I laid in bed and watched her new video until I got up. And I got up, and I was dressed and everything, and I would have been out of my room by 9, but I forgot my water and my Fitbit in here, and so I had to get those. Oh, there's a bug. It just ran into my window and flopped down. Poor thing. Anyways, okay. Watched your video, got up and was out a little late, so I didn't have time to eat breakfast. I didn't really have anything prepared. I was going to eat a banana, but that thing is way, 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 way too ripe. It's not like the peel has a few brown spots on it, but the banana didn't. Because after I got back from class, actually before I got to class, this is another reason I was late. Because I peeled it, put it in the freezer in a bag, so I can have frozen banana for smoothies. Because like, I ended up with the groceries that I had. I pretty much ate everything except one thing of strawberries, and that one thing I froze all of the strawberries in that, so it was like a pound of frozen strawberries. And I still have maybe a cup left of those. And then my mangoes, I ate all my yellow mangoes. The red mangoes, I don't know what was wrong with those. They were not good. I chopped up 2, and I was going to eat them fresh. So like I chopped them up, put them in the fridge. The other 2, I chopped up and froze them. And the frozen ones are fine, like, to put in smoothies. They're a little overpowering because they were, like, a little bit too ripe, but mango's overpowering anyways. But I froze 2 of them, and then I chopped up the other 2 to eat or, like, put in the smoothie as fresh. They were so bad. Like, even thinking about them makes me want to throw up right now, which isn't good because I'm trying to eat and enjoy this mukbang with you. But it was so bad. Like, it was stringy on the inside and hairy. Like, I don't know, not hairy, but like the way it was so like fibrous. And I don't know if this is a thing that mangoes do when they're overripe. If you have experience with this, let me know. But it was so like fibrous and stringy that I couldn't eat it. It was so bad. So that was not fun. Makes me sad that I missed out on those 2 mangoes because I had to just throw them out. It was so bad. But other than that, I'm pretty much used all my groceries except for, okay, I don't like the tahini that I got. It like, I don't know what I expected it to taste like. I think I expected it to taste more savory because I've seen people use it in salads as salad dressing. But it tastes almost like a nut butter. Not peanut butter, obviously. But I have like that consistency of a nut butter. And like, it has a little bit of a smoky flavor. But it almost makes it taste burnt. And it's so overwhelming. Like, I tried to make a sauce with it. And all I could taste was the tahini. It was not good either. The cream cheese I got. I'm just complaining about my groceries now. The vegan cream cheese I got was not good either. It actually tastes more like butter than cream cheese. So that's weird. But I tried it on a bagel once and I was like, no. But I would use it on like, because I had it on a chocolate bagel. Because I love cream cheese on my chocolate bagels. But because it didn't taste like cream cheese, it tasted like butter. It was weird. So I think it would be good on like one of these savory everything bagels or Asiago bagels. But it's just weird, man. It was really weird. The nutritional yeast I'm fine with though. As long as it's like diluted with something. I accidentally put way too much on my Brussels sprouts one day. It made it so hard to eat. But it's still like, it's still good. Like, I can see myself using that if I went completely vegan. So much food. So I ate all the pasta. I've eaten 3 of the cookies. Like, this whole row is gone. So I ate a third of the cookies. I didn't even eat this whole bagel. Then I had a whole Dr. Pepper. A whole can of this. And then I'm about to finish this Dr. Pepper and this tea. Whew. I think this mukbang might be over. Because my stomach... Like, I wanted to eat enough that, like, my cravings would be satiated. Satiated? Is that... I don't know how to say it. But I don't want to eat until I get sick, you know? I don't want to hurt myself. So I think I lost my headband again. Well, no clue what happened to it. Anyways, I think that is it for this mukbang. I'm not going to waste any of the food though. Like, if anyone's worried about that, the ice cream's going to go back in the freezer and it's going to be fine. The cookies I'll still eat. Like I said, in moderation, they're fine. They're not going to, like, be a problem. The bagels I might eat later as a snack before I go to bed. Because I don't know why, but, like, the past 3 nights, right before I go to bed, I get super hungry. And I don't know what it is. Because I'm usually, like, not like that. But I'll probably eat the bagels later. I'll just, like, put them in the toaster again. And obviously all the pasta is gone, except for like maybe one bite. So thanks for watching this mukbang and eating with me. If you're eating right now, I don't know, do people eat whenever they watch mukbangs, or do they just watch people eat? I don't know, but yeah, thanks for watching. Again, if you've made it this far, let me know in the comments, and also let me know if you'd like cheat day mukbangs to become like a weekly or bi-weekly thing on this channel. And if you haven't subscribed already. After all the things I've talked about with YouTube, the least you can do is just smash subscribe. There's like a button, and there's going to be a button on the end screen too, and then there's a button on the bottom by the description box. So you have multiple buttons to choose from, but there are buttons to subscribe. Bye guys.